This one is mine. Yes, it's Chris, and this is Flightography. Welcome subscribers and all new tuner-inners out in YouTube land. I'm out here crawling on the ice. I've been out here for days. What's that, you ask? Disillusionment and despair? And all them other cats? Sure, I've known them. Persevere, engage, attempt to do the impossible, obtain clear images of mink frolicking and feeding here on the ice on my river. After several days, I've figured out a couple of things. On certain days, they like to feed in certain areas, and they have so many dens, some that cache food, some that they feed in, some that they sleep in, some that they play in. It's very difficult to figure out, but I will get there. They come out at intervals. They run along the ice lead where the water is open. They plunge in, and within a minute they're back with a perch, a sucker, sometimes even a crayfish. Many times there are muskrat floating and swimming around them, and they don't seem to bother them. I do know they feed on them, so it's a very strange relationship they have here on this stretch of river. As you can see, the weather's picking up. Where was I? Oh yeah. Focusing and manipulating exposure in these bright, high contrast conditions is very difficult. So what I've been doing is utilizing exposing to the right. Sharper photos, nothing ultra sharp yet. Another thing I'm doing out here is I'm focusing manually. Autofocus out here, you can get fooled too easily. I have tried field and spot and center and everything, and I'm thinking magnification with manual focus is probably better under these conditions. And of course, my primary tactic, my strategy here is to utilize the concept known as change blindness. Humans and animals miss the sudden appearance or sudden disappearance of objects within their field of vision, usually associated with some sort of flashing or strobing, that sort of thing. Now out here, of course, if you know anything about photography in the cold, you'll know the cold wind into your eyeballs often causes them to tear up. And I'm assuming that that also occurs for mink when they go in and out of the water, face into and out of the wind, and that sort of thing. Using that technique, I have managed to get quite close to them, about 100 feet away. They don't seem to know that I'm there. They'll look around like they may be sensing something's different, but they can't figure out exactly what it is. So as long as you're approaching them head on, you're not making any rapid movements, and all of your body segments are in front of you. With camouflage, they can't tell you're there. You don't need a blind. That's the end of another long week. A modicum of success. At least I've identified the habitat. Several dens, male and female. I think I'm right now sitting in about the middle of their boundary of territory. Female to that side, male to this side. Midweek we had a sudden warming in the weather, a disintegration of the ice, and thus my prowling ability. With all the shrubbery on the shoreline, the barrier of rock to fragile ice, not much point in me crawling around for the last couple of days. However, I did put out some trail cameras to confirm the presence, and they are in fact here. An exercise in perseverance, stick-to-itness in less than favorable conditions. That is the story of photography. Mastering not only the art, but the ability. The ability to get to the places where you want to capture the photographs you want to capture. That's all for this week, folks. I'm off. Just like that common merganser.